How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Tech by Sammy. Sorry about skipping yesterday. I got a little too busy. I had an interview, but it turned out to be a pyramid scheme. Let's not talk about that. Today we're going to be doing a two-parter since I failed to do a upload yesterday. I'm going to be learning HTML and CSS with my website that I've been building for my sister's epoxy business. This is what I got so far for the customs page. I built the home and orders page, and today we're just going to be working on the HTML and CSS for the remainder of the customs page. All right, so first things first, I want to add a image right next to this forum. So first thing we're going to do is create a div class for them, or for the image. Let's say, oh, come on, custom image side. Okay. And then we're going to go do image source equals, I got the image over here. Where is it? Custom order pick. Custom dash order dash pick that jpg. Oh, forgot the images / custom order pick. There we go. Alt. Custom order keepsake. We're going to close that. And let's take a look at what we have. Oh, not that. Sorry about that. Wife came home and this just needed a quick refresh. And that is way too big of a picture, so we need to work on this through CSS. There we go. So let's go dot custom image side image. We go width 100%, max width 350 pixels, border radius 15 pixels, box shadow say 0, 4 pixels, 10 pixels, and HBA 0, 0, 0, 0.15. Okay, let's see how that picture looks. So much better. Would you look at that? Okay, so for our guidelines, we're going to create a new section, class equal order guidelines. We're going to start with a header 3, order guidelines. If I can type. Nice. And then we're going to start with an unordered list. So first, we're going to do list. Please be as specific as possible with your requests. turnaround time may vary depending on the complexity. I need to get rid of these spaces. Okay. Next, you can include reference images for color schemes. Next, we will contact you via email if more details are needed. Okay, and that should be it for the HTML section of it. So let's start working on the CS or CSS. So dot order guidelines. Let's go background color. It's gonna be a very specific one that I picked out. FBB DE2. It's that specific type of light pink. It's on the rest of the website. Margin 30 pixels, 40 pixels. Padding 25 pixels, 30 pixels. Radius 10 pixels. Box shadow 0, 3 pixels, RGBA 0. So again, the box shadow is going to give us a slight undertone. The border radius is going to curve out our edges a little bit. Our margin and our padding is going to give us a little space in between the guidelines and everything else. All right, so now let's work on just specifically the header, order guidelines, H3. I want font size 24 pixels. Color, got another specific one right here. 5A, 2A, yep. And margin underscore bottom, because I don't want it to touch the guidelines too much. 15 pixels, that'll be good. And lastly, we're going to do something for the unordered list. Order guidelines, unordered list, list dash style type is disk, padding left 20 pixels, color another that specific type 4A 2A or 4A 2C 2A. Jeez, it's a mouthful. Font size 16 pixels. Why isn't that one going? Okay, whatever. Anyway, line height, I go 1.6. So now let's take a look at our pictures. Ooh. Now the color is a little bit off, so we're gonna have to mess around with that. After for a second of looking, I figured out that I used the wrong hex color, which is this right here. And I found the issue for this is that you need a semicolon. What do you know? This is what it looks like so far. Doesn't look too bad for right now. What else can we do? Okay, so let's work on the past custom orders gallery. We're going to do section class. Don't forget that. Custom gallery. Okay. We're going to make a header. Oh, geez. H2 lowercase. Past custom orders. Just div class gallery grid. So I'm thinking we're gonna need to make a grid out of this. So I'm gonna making the class to set up for the CSS. I'm gonna do another div, another class, which is the item itself. Gallery item. There we go. Image source equal images / custom order gallery number 1 alt equals custom order 1 / div. And I'm going to do this about 3 more times, so I will be right back when I have that done. Alright, so I'm back. I got these here. This is what the custom orders page is looking like right now. Again, the pictures are way too big, so this is where CSS comes in clutch. So here's what we're going to do with CSS. So first, we're going to go to custom / gallery. Background color. Let's hope we get the correct one this time. It was this one. Yep. Padding. Yeah, 40 pixels and 20 pixels. Text align center. Just to make sure everything's all centered out. Dot custom / gallery H2 for the header. Font size 36 pixels. Color. Make sure this is the right one. 58282828. Yep. Semicolon. Don't forget the semicolons. Oh my gosh. Margin bottom. 30 pixels. Okay, that's for the header. Next, we're going to go for the grid. Gallery / grid. display as a grid template columns. Now we're going to do something a little bit complicated. Repeat auto fit min max 250 1 FR. Okay. And then gap 20 pixels. Justify content. Center. Again, make sure everything's centered out. Align items. Center. Just to be sure. Now, real quick, what the autofit and the min-max does is it automatically adjusts the number of columns based on the screen, and the autofit and the min-max makes it responsive and pretty, essentially. What else can we do? Yeah, for the actual pictures. Jeez, I want them still giant. Gallery item, image, width 100%, border radius 10 pixels. Oh, look at there, got the semicolon. There we go. And then box shadow. And do what we've been doing for the last little bit. 0 pixels, 4 pixels, 6 pixels, and then RGBA. That gives us a nice little box shadow. Let's see how they look now. Still giant because we forgot to put max and mins. So let's go ahead and add that. Max width, 400 pixels. Max height, 400 pixels. Now, for some reason, one is still giant. Gotta love that. It's the fun in CSS. Just figuring out these small problems. I will be right back. All right, so tell me, can y'all see the issue with it? I wonder why one picture isn't getting the rest of the things. Any guessers? If you said, "Hey, Sammy, you idiot, you misspelled gallery," you'd be correct. All right. Now look at that. Now let's make sure we actually get them left to right. So that's going to be our next thing that we're going to work on. Okay, so after a little bit of debugging, I figured out that I just had a closing tag right here because I'm stupid. This is what it looks like now. I could add a few more rows because I do have a lot more pictures. But if I continue to do any more of this work, I am going to be incredibly late with this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with this.